Hello, my beautiful Ateez, and welcome back. Today, it is a sleepy afternoon. I've got a cozy blanket, and I'm ready to sit down and watch the 2023 full Ateez guide. Also, I got a new shirt. It has a skateboarding frog on it. It's really cute. This was one of my birthday presents for my husband. I am a sucker for cute things. Any kind of cute things, especially cat-themed cute things. Also frogs. I mean, look at his little face. But yeah, like cat-themed things. This is my phone case. It's got the pound cat. It's got it's a pop socket or whatever, pop grip. But yeah, anyway, so today, I've got blanket, I've got iced coffee because I would like to stay awake. So let's get cozy, get comfy, get settled in, and watch the Ateez guide. I'm excited. Here we go. I feel like the only thing I'm missing now is like my knitting or my crochet. I taught myself to knit and crochet because I'm someone who has all the hobbies. I have to. If I'm not doing, I'm wasting time. So, yeah. I feel like it'd be nice to sit here and like crochet. Maybe next time. We'll crochet and watch Ateez. That sounds like a delightful way to spend time. We'll see. Let me know what you think. Alright. I may fiddle with the sound a little bit. I'm not sure about the levels. I recently got something else I recently got a beacon device which lets me like set all of the levels for things, but I'm still playing with it and getting it where I want it, so just so you know. Alright, here we go. Oh, also, I will link of all the Kinnies, the creator of this guide, in the description. Thank you so much for making this guide. You're amazing!
A quick spoiler disclaimer. This guide will include various clips from music videos, live stages, and more. If you don't want them to be spoiled, I suggest watching them first and then coming back to this guide after.
So, I've said this before, I've seen some of the MVs, I haven't seen all of the MVs. So if there's one that starts being spoiled a lot, I might skip it, we'll see, but I'm not super worried about things being super spoiled. A, because I'm not going to remember everything to begin with. That's a lot to remember after one go. And B, I've already heard a lot of their music, not everything, but a lot. And it's different hearing a snippet or beyond hearing like the whole thing. So I'm not terribly worried. It'll be fine.
Now, onto the video.
Yes, I'm rocky, feel like I'm rocky. Dance on the floor, feel like I'm rocky. Yes, I'm rocky.
And I made sure it's the 2023 one.
We're Ateez!
I've seen that. It's so funny.
Is an 8-member South Korean boy band formed by KQ Entertainment. The group consists of Hongjoong, Seonghwa.
I'm gonna turn it down just a little.
Yunho.
Hopefully that's better. If not, sorry.
Seonghwa. Yunho. Yeosang. San.
Cute.
Mingi. Wooyoung. And Jongho. This is how they pronounce their names.
I saw this. It's so freaking funny.
I'm Yunho. I'm Yeosang. We are Ateez. My name is Yeosang. My name is Mingi. I'm Wooyoung. I'm Jongho. We are Ateez.
I realized
They're
that you
so
are probably
extra.
very excited to learn new facts about the members. But before that, I would like to tell you some things about Ateez as a group. Ateez debuted on October 24th, 2018, with double title tracks Pirate King and Treasure.
Right, someone said that
You'll
they do a lot of
find
double
that
titles.
they do that a lot.
Yeah. I haven't heard this one. Have heard this one. Have not heard this one. I've heard this one before. Of course. A little bit. I've heard this a little. I love this song. Also good.
The reason for this is that Ateez often involves fans and the public in choosing which song is going to be their title track.
Oh, I didn't know that.
By a process of
That's
listening
really cool.
to clips and watching previews of both songs, then voting. So
That's
though two
cool.
music videos come out, only one is the true official title track. Their other title tracks include Say My Name,
Okay.
Wonderland,
Know that one. Know that
Answer,
one. Know that one.
Fireworks,
Know that one.
Gorilla,
Know
and
that one.
Halzia.
Know that one.
While Ateez is known for their distinct hard-hitting anthem-like songs,
Right.
most people don't know that Ateez is a group that frequently visits their softer, more sentimental side.
I've never heard this. Oh, I like this. I haven't heard this either. So I'm also still learning their voices when I'm just listening. I can pick out obviously Mingi and Hongjoong. Sometimes I can pick out Sun and sometimes I can pick out Yeosang, but most of the rest of them I'm still learning their voices. I don't know them quite as well yet. I'm starting to. Sometimes I can pick out Yunho. Sometimes I can pick out Wooyoung, but... And of course, Jongho's voice is very easy to pick out. His you know what my husband said the other day to me was he's probably one of the best of all time vocalists in K-pop, and I was like, honestly, accurate. He's incredible. So I can pick out his voice too. I love that song. Beautiful.
Ateenies love to talk about Ateez's current position as the fourth-gen leaders of K-pop. But describing their past and where they started is an even better story. Ateez come from a very small company. They were the very first trainees to come from KQ. They didn't have much money when they started, which is noticeable when you watch their debut music videos. Treasure and Pirate King, though was shot in Morocco, involved using free sets to spend the least amount of money.
Yeah.
You can even see a tourist in the background of the Treasure official music video.
Aww.
All of this makes it even more remarkable that Ateez is where they are now.
Yeah.
Ateez have told us that in the beginning, every week when they would get to a music show, they had to shorten their songs just to get a spot. They would even skip a week sometimes. At a recent interview with It's Live, San said that they really didn't have anything and came up from nothing. The first member to join KQ and the group was Hongjoong. One could say that he literally sacrificed his sweat and tears to get Ateez to where they are now. While KQ is a small
Makes me feel a
entertainment
little
company that
emotional.
most people have never heard of, the talent that comes from it is nowhere near small.
Yeah. It's too early to cry,
Ateez's
me.
producing team includes Eden and Edenery, a special production team consisting of Eden, Buddy, Lee's, Alander, Pepperoni, HLB, and Olive. It
Okay.
also includes Hongjoong and Mingi.
That's
Just
awesome.
like their producers, Ateez's choreographers, BB Trippin, are top tier and have played a big part in who they are today.
Ateez's choreo is phenomenal.
Because KQ Entertainment is an extremely small company, Ateez has an amazingly close relationship to the staff and everyone in the
that.
company. To the point that they call the CEO Abuji, the Korean word
Aw.
for father.
I love that. Oh. That's adorable.
They've even attended and sang at 2 weddings last year, one for a staff member and the other for their main producer Eden.
They have such a good relationship with their
2018,
staff.
Ateez spent a month in Los Angeles preparing for their debut.
I'm still watching this.
At this time, as trainees,
It's
they
gonna
were
spoil
called
stuff.
PQ fellas. The training in Los Angeles
Don't
proved
show.
better than anyone could have ever imagined. Because when Ateez came back, they arrived as performers.
Yeah, I'm gonna do from, but I know that I can't put it on YouTube. I have a very, very baby fresh Patreon. It doesn't have a lot on it yet. My goal is to get some more on it, but stuff like that I'll end up putting up on the Patreon, stuff that can't go up on YouTube. But I'd like to react to from, but it'll have to go on Patreon.
Performance monsters. In May of 2018, KQ fellas unleashed 3 viral performance videos to the world. Carving
these
out a
I'm gonna
name
watch
for
as well.
themselves as one of the best dance groups in the K-pop industry.
I'm just gonna... I don't want
This
them to be
guide
spoiled.
accomplishes half of what it was intended to. Then you should be leaving here as an 18-y, unless you were already one to begin with.
Baby
18-y.
18-y.
The name of Ateez's fandom is a combination of the words Ateez and destiny. If you should know anything about Ateez, it's that every facet of their history is a testament to the fact that Ateez was meant to be. The fandom name was announced on November 17, 2018.
Okay, so
creating
November
one
is
of
the
the most
anniversary.
important songs in Ateez's discography.
So October is Ateez's anniversary, and then November is 18's anniversary. It's kind of cute that it's so close together.
Star 1117. Star 1117 is a song made for fans and is one of the ending songs Ateez sings at their concert.
Okay.
It means a lot to Ateez and
Hongjoong.
Ateez, and it has the tendency to make us emotional.
I'm already emotional. I don't need help. He's gonna make me cry. I'm already all emotional today. That's
Recently,
so sweet.
At the last stop in their second world tour in 2022, Ateez, in conjunction with Hello 82 and KQ, laid a surprise gift for Ateez that ended in nostalgic and grateful tears. It was a video of their journey from the beginning, the heartfelt thoughts of Ateez all over the country that had gone to see them in concert, and a serenade from us to them.
Stop it! That's so sweet.
Ateez also involved Ateez
I don't
in
need
the
it.
process of creating
I don't
their
need
light
tears.
stick, which was aptly named Lightina. Many people wonder how the name Ateez came about. It was voted on by KQ and the Ateez members themselves.
Aww.
It stands for Everything Teenagers A to Z. They were to be a group that encapsulated and fully personified everything teenagers go through, both the good and the bad. And Ateez truly does that. You can read any of Ateez's lyrics and feel the true emotion that they evoke out of someone.
I am so sappy today. This was not a good choice for today. Or maybe it was the best choice for today. I don't know, but this is probably not going to be the last time I cry. Give me a second. I have a cat absolutely yelling in the background. So, I'm sappy today. Just be prepared for that.
They are meant to inspire, to sympathize with, and to give strength to those that listen. Ateez introduces themselves
Cute.
with the chant 8 makes one team. Family, friendship, and relationship are extremely important to them.
이렇게. 자, 둘, 셋. MSO팀 파이팅! 하나, 둘, 셋. MSO팀 안녕하세요, 에이치입니다. 인사드리겠습니다. 둘, 셋. MSO팀 안녕하세요, 에이치입니다. MSO팀 안녕하세요, 에이치입니다. 둘, 셋. MSO팀 안녕하세요, 에이치입니다. 알겠습니다. 둘, 셋. 엠비소팀 감사합니다. 네. 에이티즈 고마워요. 엠비소팀 화이팅!
And even when one member is unable to be there at the time, Ateez never allows them to be forgotten.
안녕하세요, 민기입니다.
빅송.
같이.
오케이.
민기 집에서 발 해야 돼.
예.
발 일어서서 해야 돼.
발 꺼내, 당장 꺼내.
자 간다.
같이 해야 돼. 모여.
자. 둘, 셋. 엠엑스원팀 파이팅! 감사합니다. 우리 에이티니들을 생각하며 둘, 셋. 엠엑스원팀 파이팅!
Another chant you should know
love
about
it.
is Ateez present, which is frequently said in the beginning of their songs.
Okay.
It's not always there, but when it is, it's an indication that things are about to get crazy. If you have watched
it.
even just a few of Ateez's music videos, you will notice a pattern of ending scenes. They are the puzzle pieces Ateez gives to us to string together their storyline.
Which is
Even
really
though,
cool.
according to Hongjoong, they have yet to reveal even half of it.
That doesn't surprise me. I don't know how their storyline fits together. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I haven't done a full dive into storyline yet. I will, because I love stuff like that. I'm a big reader. I love sci-fi and fantasy. More on the fantasy side than the sci-fi side, but I do like sci-fi as well. But their storyline fascinates me. And the fact that they're so dedicated to telling a story, I love. But yeah.
Explaining the storyline should be left to rocket scientists at MIT. But what Ateez
Yeah, I'm not promising
can
to
tell
understand
you
it.
is that Ateez are pirates. The Ateez universe involves alter egos, referred to respectively as Halateez,
Right.
and time travel. Which is why you see the sand clock so often, even though in Ateez lore, it is called a chromer.
When didn't that
There
play
are two
into the
universes,
Kingdom performances?
Universe A and Universe C. This fact also ties into their name, A2Z. In their convoluted timeline, Ateez travel dimensions as well. Throughout
Okay.
Ateez's music videos, you will find them in the desert, at a school, in a ship in the sky, and even trapped in a clear box. This is because Ateez's story weaves in and out of their present and past.
Okay.
If you would like to delve deeper into Ateez's lore, I suggest watching their Zero Fever Part 1 diary film, the
Okay.
World Movement trailers, and the spin-off from the Witness prologue and epilogue.
Yeah, I will.
Ateez is known for many things, the most prominent being masters of performance.
Yeah.
It is often
They're
said
insane.
that the worst dancer in Ateez could rightly be the main dancer in another group. Ateez has been highly praised by multiple choreographers,
Oh, yeah.
including
One sec.
Lia Kim, Sienna Lalo, Hyun Madrid, Honey J. Knows, and Sean Lu. They have collaborated with, worked with, praised, and covered Ateez. Ateez is revered by younger artists as role models both on and off stage, and are praised by
see why.
experts, Sunbanins, and peers as the K-pop group to watch out for.
Yeah. I like Eric Nam. Channy! They are really cool. NCT 127. Yeah, Jesse liked them too. That's cool. Yeah.
This is why Ateez has been on the show Immortal Songs 5 times and won 3
Wow,
times.
5 times?
Ateez made history by being the only 4th generation K-pop group to do so, and also the fastest
Wow.
K-pop group ever to win it 3 times. You will
Well
never
done.
find an Ateez stage lacking, and Ateenies take a
I
lot
agree.
of pride in that fact.
Anything I've
Psy
seen from them is
himself said that
phenomenal.
all of my junior artists do their best, but Ateez's specialty is that they work hard and do well. In my personal
Yeah.
opinion, I think they're the next generation K-pop leaders.
Nice.
Ateez's legendary skills, effort, and talent has gotten them far over these past 3 years. And as a result, a huge increase in fans has become overwhelmingly evident. While Ateez sold out their entire world tour just 4 months after debuting, the exponential increase in size and venue is quite shocking. Ateez's 2019 concert in New York boasted of 800 people for their sold-out 2020 tour, which was postponed to 2022. That number shot up to 19,500.
Wow.
Ateez's hard work and talent brought KQ out of the millions of dollars in debt the company went into in order to debut them.
Aww.
It turned 431st day sales for their debut album into 1.1 million pre-orders for their July 2022 comeback.
That's phenomenal.
Ateez have also gotten the opportunity to make several original soundtracks for dramas and anime shows.
Oh, cool. Oh, I didn't know that.
Let's get together.
Their hard work and endurance has made them the best-selling non-Big 4 K-pop artist.
Yeah.
The passion and love for what they do has marked them, by experts, professionals, and fellow idols, as one of the top and very best performers in the entire K-pop industry. Not only have fans recognized their abilities, but it seems others have too. After the American leg of their 2022 tour, Ateez's stay had to be lengthened due to the high demand for interviews.
That's awesome.
Ateez was even invited to interview and perform at the Grammy Museum,
That's
making
so cool.
them the 4th K-pop group and the very first 4th-generation K-pop group to be invited.
Congratulations.
Ateez have no qualms about telling Ateenies how they feel about us. In fact, Ateez has a phenomenal relationship with their fans. They are not afraid to be emotional with us, and that is what makes Ateez and Ateenies so close.
That's so
all
sweet.
In all,
Look
it's
how
clear
cute
that
he
Ateez,
is.
while notably sharing one brain cell between the 8 of them, are some of the most genuine, heartfelt, and hardworking individuals in the K-pop industry. Not only do they not know when to slow down and relax, hence why we receive an entire stage performance whenever they upload a dance practice, but a huge part of who they are is rooted in staying humble.
I haven't
and
really
kind.
watched any of their dance
So,
practices.
it makes sense that on May 8, 2020, the Korean Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism named Ateez as their 2020 promotional ambassador,
Aww.
with the goal of promoting Korean culture and tourism abroad. In some places in Korea,
cool.
Ateez is known as the K-pop group that conquered the US. This is because Ateez has a very strong global fan base. After Ateez's 2022 US
know
tour,
that.
some 100,000 people joined Ateez's official fan community. This is
That's
a strong
awesome.
testament to the power Ateez holds and their ability to
Cute.
captivate the hearts of people all over the world. If you want to get to know the boys better, their fun and chaotic personalities are quite evident in their variety shows, KQ
Okay.
Fellas,
Watching
Wanted
that.
series,
Okay.
Fever Road series, Wanted Special
told me
series,
about that.
and Stressor Thing, a variety show
They have
made
so
by
much
the Universe app.
content.
At this point, I'm sure you are itching to know more about each individual member. and I
Always.
applaud you for being so patient. Let's get to know every member of Ateez.
Which, by the way, I saw that Ateez and Stray Kids are both doing, I don't remember what they officially called it, but for KCON, like songs that are from earlier in their careers. They'll be performing songs from earlier in their careers, and I cannot wait to watch it. I cannot wait. It's going to be so good, especially as someone who doesn't know all of the songs from earlier in their career. It's going to be a blast, and I'm sure you guys who have been around or know a lot of their earlier stuff are also very excited. So if there's any songs you're especially looking forward to or hoping that they do, leave it in the comments. Hongjoong! Let's go, Captain! He's probably the first member I noticed from Kingdom. Cause he's pretty. the like one-on-one interviews they did when they were doing Mayfly, where it was him and Chan talking together. I thought that he was so stinking cute. So he's November 7th, 98 liner. Obviously leader, rapper, composer, also sub-vocalist, 5'8", INFP. I'm an INFJ. Aww. I love that.
Captain.
Before we talk about all that is Hongjoong, you should know that he is never called a leader, but a captain.
Right.
Ateez and Ateez alike both call him their captain. And Yunho even said that the members have to pay him money if they mess up and call him a leader. Hongjoong was the first to join KQ in 2016. Though KQ Entertainment was not accepting trainees at the time, Hongjoong sent them a mixtape with a letter saying he wanted to be an artist who writes his own music. KQ taking a chance on this teenager would mark the beginning of a long and rewarding journey for Hongjoong, Ateez, and KQ Entertainment.
So he was the start of
Hongjoong
KQ,
is one
really.
of the only two members that make up the 98 line. If you watch a lot of Ateez content, you'll end up hearing from multiple members that Hongjoong stands as the father of the group. Watching him will undoubtedly prove that statement as true. Hongjoong produces a lot of Ateez's songs, and even wrote over 40 songs for Ateez before debuting.
Wow.
This includes Sunrise, Horizon, Good Lil Boy, Celebrate, Rocky, All About You, and Ateez's ethereal song Aurora, which is a favorite of Ateez. He was, and is, extremely passionate about what he does, to the point of not sleeping. And that shows in the fruit of his hard work. An ongoing joke between Ateez and Ateez is that Hongjoong doesn't know where the dorm is because he sleeps at the studio.
Aww.
As outrageous as that sounds, Hongjoong does actually sleep in his studio a lot. Hongjoong loves learning more about his craft, and even spent extra
He's a
time in
workaholic.
Los Angeles after their 2022 tour to learn from a few producers here.
That's awesome.
Hongjoong is very serious when he writes Ateez's songs.
Yeah.
He sees it as an opportunity to make a statement about life, love, and loss. He likes to write about the struggles we all face in life, but also all the ways that we overcome them. This is why you'll find many people crying to the songs he writes. Not only is Hongjoong a top-notch producer and songwriter, but he reforms clothes and many other items.
Really?
Ateez love to see the most recent thing.
He's so creative. That's so cool. I love stuff like that. He's just an artist in general, in all ways. And I respect that so much as someone who also strives to be that. Also sounds like a major workaholic, but he puts so much time and love into his craft, and that's phenomenal.
He takes and transforms. Hongjoong often uses his reforming to make a statement, which shows in the
love
jacket
that.
he reformed while he was in America and wore to the Grammy Museum that said, "No one like me." Hongjoong loves encouraging people, and he loves people in general. He is a part of multiple social justice movements like the Polished Man campaign, which goal
Love
is
it.
to end child abuse. This is why you'll see him having one painted nail all the time. He is always thinking of ways to give back to the world and make Ateez happy. He even made us a non-copyrighted vlog soundtrack and organized his own photography exhibition just for Ateez and donated all the proceeds to charity.
I love that. Aww. I love this song. It's so chill. Wow. That's so neat.
Some other hobbies Hongjoong has is taking pictures and making covers of his favorite songs.
He's like me.
His
He
most
also has
recent
all the
busking
hobbies.
session included multiple covers of songs from artists he loves,
I'll have to
like
see
David
that.
Bowie and Michael Jackson. He has also made more official covers with his personal
I
content
saw that. That
by
was so
Hongjoong.
good. Lemon Tree was great.
Look at me now 매일을 같이 지내는 나를 좀 봐줘 시간조차 죽어버렸어 go 숨 마셔
Hongjoong is a standout rapper and very versatile in his style.
I saw that too. That's swag, man. Sir. He's cool, man.
His trademark is the laugh, giggle or chuckle he makes before he begins his verse.
There's a very bright tone, very forward.
Many people
The
find
laugh.
that if they hear Hongjoong laugh in a song, it is a guarantee that it's going to be amazing. Hongjoong is also a low-key singer. He sings in a lot of Ateez songs, which is
See,
why
I don't
his
know
style
his
is
singing
so
voice very
versatile.
well.
He likes to play around and test his limits when it comes to song creation.
I love it. Okay.
When you watch an Ateez stage, one thing you will undoubtedly notice is the almost crazy presence Hongjoong brings to the
His
stage.
stage presence is nuts.
When he performs, it is an automatic party. His facial expressions are very animated and range from extremely fun to extremely scary.
He's got so
depending
much
on the
energy.
song.
He steals your attention whenever it's his moment. I love that part. Sir.
Because of this, he earned himself a role as part of Ateez's Demon Line, which you'll find out more about later. But it
Understandable.
is important to note that Hongjoong is very capable in dancing as well.
Oh yeah. Wow. I want to learn to dance so bad. I do it for fun and as a hobby, but
Hongjoong
they don't
speaks and
have
understands English the most out
really
of the
dance
group,
classes where I
and
am.
helps translate for the members during American interviews. Though Hongjoong is extremely hardworking, recently you can notice that he allows himself to have fun and let out tension. And this makes Ateez very happy because we all
Cute.
think he works too hard. Lastly, if there is anything you should know about Hongjoong, it is that his love for Ateez spans the length of the Milky Way. Everything he does is for us
Stop, he's
and
so
to us.
cute.
He loves talking to us and believes that we hung the
The
stars
look in his
the sky.
eyes.
Recently, during the American tour, Hongjoong said something to Ateez that has now really become a foundational quote from Ateez to Ateez.
I would say, no matter where you are and who you are and what you become, we will always be there by your side.
Oh,
So,
very sweet.
okay, 18 years. Hey, don't cry. Don't cry. If you cry, I will cry too. So, don't cry. So, 18 years. You will stay with us like this, right?
Oh. Seonghwa. He's the next person I noticed because of Kingdom and his red hair. I was like, dang, that man is beautiful. He's got the most beautiful smile. This look killed me. I didn't even know who he was, and I saw it and I was like, who is this man? Just saying. Oh my gosh, that look is insane. That look is also insane. He is a beautiful man. Beautiful. Aww.
Seonghwa was the 5th member to join Ateez.
Cute.
He was close to giving up because he felt that he wasn't good enough. When the director of his dance school told him about a boy his age who was working very hard, this gave Seonghwa the energy to keep practicing. Seonghwa ended up auditioning to KQ. Later on, Seonghwa found out that Hongjoong was the boy his director told him about, and the one that indirectly gave him the strength to keep going. Ateez like to say that Hongjoong and Seonghwa debuting in Ateez together was destiny. For all intents and purposes, Seonghwa is the mother of the group. Now, if you're following along, this would mean that he's married to Hongjoong.
Got it.
그럼 우리 그냥 일단 엄마 아빠 가운데 앉아 있어. 엄마 아빠 가운데 앉고 야 자식 놈들 야 엄마 아빠 큰아들 둘째 아들 둘째 아들 그래요. 야.
Which tracks, because while Hongjoong and Seonghwa don't have a vast set of idol friends, they are each other's best idol friend.
Aww.
Seonghwa helps Hongjoong in controlling the craziness of the group. Though Hongjoong teases and acts like he doesn't like Seonghwa, they actually mean a lot to each other. One of Ateez's songs, Thank You, was written by Hongjoong to Seonghwa to express all the things he couldn't say to him.
It's really sweet. Their friendship is so sweet.
Seonghwa and Hongjoong have one of the most popular ships, which is called Seonghjoong.
Okay.
They are not as vocal about it, but if you look closely at their interactions, you'll see their amazing friendship.
Very caring. Cute. Oh, I love
Seonghwa is the second half of the 98 line and the oldest member in Ateez.
Yeah, oldest.
Though Seonghwa is both the oldest member and the mother of the group, it would be hard to pick him out of a lineup next to the 99-liners. He seamlessly fits in well with the 99-liners because of his ability to be very playful and bordering on chaotic on occasion. One thing you will hear constantly about Seonghwa is his ability to help members through tough times.
Aww.
He is a source of comfort for many of the members.
An emotional core.
And Wooyoung himself said that he goes to Seonghwa for comfort.
Aww.
Seonghwa is one of the most caring people, and he extends this to all Ateenies. In fact, Seonghwa calls us his stars. This has more meaning when you learn that Seonghwa's name means to be a star.
On the first tour, Ateez said, "You guys were brighter than the star. Remember me?"
His English is good.
But now I see that you are the light of the stars.
Aww. He has such a lovely voice.
Surprisingly, the Seonghwa you see today was nowhere to be found years ago. It took a long time to get him to the place he is today, self-esteem-wise. Seonghwa said that, pre-debut, he used to grow out his hair to hide his eyes and face because he didn't like the way he looked. He would practice really early in the morning or really late at night because he was afraid of someone hearing him sing. Now, he says,
my heart.
Because of all of the love Ateenies have shown him, he has learned how to love himself. Even more, according to the members and Seonghwa himself, he is the most likely to be caught taking a selfie. He couldn't imagine it before, but because Ateenies call him handsome so often, he said he is able to see himself as handsome now.
그러면 일단은 요상이가 방금 질문했으니까 제가 성화한테 성화 Who is the visual of Ateez?
Maybe.
Seonghwa is known for his amazing vocals and his outrageous performance abilities. Like Hongjoong, the person Seonghwa becomes is a 180 from who he is off stage.
Yeah. God, he's beautiful. Oh, his facial expressions are stunning. Holy crap.
Seonghwa is the second member of Ateez's demon line. This title is rightly earned once you see for yourself his burning expressions, swift tongue movements, and graceful dance moves. Though Seonghwa debuted as a singer, he auditioned to KQ as a rapper. Recently, though, Seonghwa has gotten multiple chances to put his shockingly great rap skills out in the open.
I love it.
He has rapped on multiple songs, and Ateez are absolutely obsessed with the persona of rapper Seonghwa.
His rap in Bouncy was phenomenal. Dang. I like his tone. Beautiful. Never heard this.
Another thing you might hear a lot of is how physically perfect Seonghwa is. We're not kidding. At a glance, it is quite obvious that Seonghwa has the most perfect teeth.
Yes.
But one thing that can't be seen from afar are his perfect hands, lips, and nose. The Ateez staff claim the same, and Seonghwa himself also boasts of his perfect hands. One of Seonghwa's hobbies and passions is his love of ASMR. When each member of Ateez created their own series based on things that interested them, Seonghwa took it upon himself to create ASMR videos that were as funny as they were satisfying. Both
I don't love
and
ASMR.
Ateez compare Seonghwa to a dragon, namely Toothless, the dragon from the movie How to Train Your Dragon. Seonghwa bears a striking resemblance to Toothless and has received countless plushies of the dragon. A skill not a lot of people know about Seonghwa is his makeup expertise. According to Seonghwa, he used to love putting makeup on when he was young. And he said, in a recent variety show, Stressor Things, when he was tasked to apply makeup on a ghost, that he was good at makeup. Seonghwa is also known to be very current on K-pop girl groups. He knows a lot of their choreographies and is praised for covering them very well.
I love it. Ooh, girl.
All in all, Seonghwa is someone you want by your side during both the good times and the bad times.
Oh. Sweet. The golden retriever. 6'1", born in March, first of the 99 liners. ENFJ. Fans turned vocalist. Yunho. Sweet.
Before we begin talking about Ateez's golden retriever, I mean Yunho. I should begin by saying that Yunho is everyone's dog. I mean boyfriend. I mean husband. Honestly, he is all of those things. Shockingly enough, his birthday is actually on World Puppy Day.
Oh, cute.
멍멍이 같아. 여기 열심히 골든 리트리버. 아니 뭐해?
왜 뽑았냐면 대형견 같았어. 그런 매력이 있는 것 같아서 고마워.
사랑스러운 눈빛으로 보고 있니?
나는 그렇게 보면 안 되니?
Something that is often said on Ateez Twitter is that everyone has a bias, but everyone's boyfriend is Yunho. Yunho was the second member to join KQ. He joined 6 months after Hongjoong through an audition as a dancer and trained to become a vocalist and the main dancer. Not only is Yunho Ateez's ideal husband, but Yunho is beloved by all the members. At the risk of sounding like a cheesy teen movie, everyone wants to be Yunho or be with Yunho. Ateez's members often say that he is one of the nicest people ever. He has the perfect height. He is amazingly talented, and he never loses his smile.
He's well
This
loved.
gift of happiness is something Yunho uses for the good of everyone. Ateez says that when everyone is losing energy, Yunho is the one to cheer them up and energize
He's such a mood
them.
maker and an energizer in the
His goal
group.
for Ateez is to be a vitamin for us, and I can't think of anything that describes him better.
하면서 사실 멤버들이 그때그때 텐션이 떨어지거나 조금 힘든 시기들이 있었는데 윤호는 그런 거 좀 아랑곳하지 않고 좋은 텐션으로 이렇게 결과물이 나올 수 있게 노력해준 것 같아서 너무 고맙고 그런 거에 대해서 따로 언급은 안 하지만 다 알고 있으니까 앞으로도
He is Ateez's
잘
joy.
부탁한다고 얘기하고 싶어. 고마워.
Just one look at Yunho's smile or a funny move he does to make you laugh will have you forgetting why you were sad to begin with. An example of Yunho's encouraging spirit is a quote from him that said, "My self-motivating phrase is that I wake up every day and tell myself I can do it." He said that there is nothing you can't do
I wanna hug
when you
him.
put your mind to it. Yunho is one of the funniest members of Ateez and the weirdest. Though Yunho is the first of the 99 liners and one of the oldest. What is great about him is that he doesn't mind coming off as odd if it means he is being true to who he is, or
I
if
love
it is
that.
to make someone happy.
That's my
He
goals.
once asked Ateez if they would still love him if he pooped. The answer was an unsurprising yes, and Yunho responded with, "I know. I trust Ateez." Though Yunho has the superpowers to make any situation funny, he is not always a playful person. He is very hardworking and serious about his craft. Something you will find about Yunho as you venture further into the world of Ateez is that he is extremely competitive, which for him is okay, because Yunho
too.
hardly loses. The members call him lucky, and Yunho has confirmed that luck time and time again.
Dang, he's fast.
내가 왔다. 내가 없어. 하는 말. 뭐야? 화내지 마봐. 화내지 마봐.
A standout fact about Yunho is that he is an astonishingly great dancer. Being tall presents its own challenges to dancing,
Right.
but Yunho seems to overcome them all with ease.
He uses his
During
height
their
to his
training
advantage.
in Los Angeles, Yunho was
His
the only
extension is
member
crazy.
chosen by a choreographer at Millennium to record the dance video they would upload to YouTube. Yunho was also the only member to record a solo dance performance video to add to the 3 KQ Fellas performance videos.
I want to learn to dance so bad. Alright, I don't want to spoil this, sorry.
Yunho's dance skills are something all the members aspire to. According to Ateez, Yunho helps them all with learning the choreography straight from the beginning.
I love
because
that.
his body has already memorized the moves.
He learns
Yunho
quickly.
is very exact with his movements and catches the technicalities of a choreography almost immediately. This gives
detailed.
him a strong advantage in pulling off a powerful performance on stage. Like the last 2 members I have already mentioned, in what seems to be the theme of Ateez, Yunho is also an excellent performer.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
something that has been the topic on the minds of many an Ateez on Twitter. Is Yunho receiving more recognition for his dance skills? So, if you are an Ateez or plan on becoming one, please show our Yunho a lot of love. Yunho is also known for his golden vocals. His voice can range from a lower tone to a smoother high tone, and each sound is blissful.
Okay. Beautiful falsetto.
If it doesn't already seem like Yunho is perfect, Yunho is also an actor. He recently played a main role in his first drama, Imitation, and he did an amazing job.
근데
That's awesome.
마하 옆에 친구로는 오래 있으려고요.
He's so cute.
긴장 놓지 마시라고요. 너무 여유로 보이시길래.
Cute. Dang.
Acting is something Yunho has always wanted to pursue, and he
Yeah, he's
plans
good.
to see where his acting career will take him. Also, Yunho, along with Hongjoong, served as a DJ for season 3 of Idol Radio.
Oh, cool.
According to the group, Yunho is the one most likely to be caught playing video games.
Gamers,
He
let's
wears
go.
this badge proudly and has no problem admitting to it. He likes to play in his room and does so a lot when he has free time. Yunho
also
is
a
an
gamer.
avid fan of Harry Potter and Spider-Man. Rather than an idol, his true dream is to be Spider-Man.
This is me. Okay.
I hope he gets to live that dream.
Spider-Man. With great power. Okay. Wow. Comes great responsibility. Yes! Yes! Oh! Let's go!
Recently, on an interview Ateez did with Wired, we found out that Yunho is the only member of Ateez that has a license and can drive.
Okay.
To sum everything up, Yunho is perfect and everyone should love him.
My cheeks hurt from smiling, I swear. What a quote, man. Yeosang, what my husband has, or well, not what, who my husband has dubbed the elf. Lead dancer, visual, he's 5'9", 99, ISFP. He does look like an elf. In like the best way, like Fae. For my readers out there, Court of Thorns and Roses, like Fae. I could see it.
Yeosang was the 6th member to join Ateez. He started off as a trainee under Big Hit Entertainment when he was 17, but he later made the decision to leave. At that time, he received offers from 6 different companies and ended up choosing KQ. He became a visual, vocalist, and lead dancer in the group. Hongjoong said, in an interview, that the team leader at KQ put in a lot of effort to get Yeosang to join them.
Aww.
The thing about Yeosang is that he has a kind of inconspicuous type of humor. You might not notice him immediately because he is not one to make himself the center of attention. But he is naturally funny, and his humor is very much underrated.
Sir.
Yeosang makes a lot of people laugh because he is very okay with and very good at exposing people. He is known on occasion to be very savage.
멋있는 마청. 정호 형! 미안. 청소 잘하는데 왜? 형
Just apologizes.
무대에서 춤추고 노래하는 모습이 너무 멋있는 것 같아. 좋아. 고마워. 근데 성화 형, 제발 우리 안무 중에
I think I saw this
가만히
another
있는
one.
혓바닥 좀 안 움직이면 안 돼. 혓바닥 좀 안 움직이면 한번 이게 시범 둥세만 해. 내가 언제? 내가 몰랐어. 아니야. 근데 막 이렇게.
이렇게 말하잖아요. 우리 여상 씨.
전 있었습니다.
언제 사라지고 싶었습니까?
우영 씨를 처음 만났을 때요.
But this does not dismiss his sweet and effervescent personality. He is quite like an angel. That is, when he is not busy calling someone out. The members themselves, though, say that Yeosang doesn't have the ability to hurt anyone, doesn't get angry, and is the purest one in the group.
Aww.
Yeosang is able to fool most people into
Even-tempered.
believing that he is not as undomesticated as the rest of the group. But when you really get to know him, you'll find that he is not as normal as he first appears to be. Yeosang once told Ateez that if he is nervous for something, he pretends that he is in a simulation and that nothing is real. While that is a really helpful tip, we can all admit that is not the usual answer someone would give. But then again, when asked, Yeosang said that he thinks he is the only one who is normal among the 99 liners. While Yeosang takes the role of the most domesticated of the undomesticated 99 liners, what kind of animal he is a topic of heavy debate. Yeosang has always been given the title of a Maltese because of his softness and resemblance.
Cute.
But recently Yeosang has declared that he is not a Maltese but a Doberman. This drastic switch in breed has found a lot of
Interesting.
pushback. Most fans still call him a Maltese, which you'll find on their page for him at fan signs. But he insists on being called a Doberman.
Wonder why.
When he is rightly called that, he is very happy. So if you ever have the honor and privilege of meeting Yeosang, please call him a Doberman. The reason for this switch up from Yeosang can probably be attributed to the fact that over the past year, he has grown tremendously both on the inside and out. Both his newly found confidence and biceps are something fans have picked up on. According to Ateez, Yeosang, along with Sam, are most likely to be caught at the gym. So, I suppose to him, the shy Maltese has transformed into a strong Doberman. Yeosang is often introduced and referred to as a moving sculpture, and when you see him, the reason is clear.
He's beautiful.
He is very distinctly pretty, and multiple of the members even said that when he first arrived at KQ, they were intimidated because he was so good looking. Something that makeup hides from our sight is Yeosang's beautiful birthmark on the side of his face.
His birthmark is
Fans
so
love when
pretty.
he is barefaced, because it is one of the very few opportunities we get to see his birthmark.
Gorgeous.
When you peruse Ateez's discography, you might not notice Yeosang's voice. This is because he did not get a lot of parts in songs early in Ateez's career.
Okay.
Though while in the beginning he was more on the shy side, he has bloomed tremendously both in vocal skills and dance, and has stated multiple times over the years that he wants more opportunities in their songs to showcase his voice. It really shows just how much Yeosang has grown both on the outside and inside, because now his presence on stage can be felt from across a stadium. Yeosang has an extremely intense stare that he uses to his advantage when he performs. Many fans and non-fans alike say that Yeosang has very deep eyes, and it is this feature that makes him even more powerful. Now that we hear Yeosang more often, we are able to fully appreciate his rich, deep voice. Not unlike Mingi, Yeosang's voice, both when he sings and talks, is very full and very deep. This quality enriches every lyric he sings and sends a shiver down your spine, because it flows as smooth and as thickly as honey.
Yeah, this part's really good. He's got a nice tone.
His tremendous
I like his
vocal
voice.
ability should not take away from the fact that, like the rest of the members of Ateez, Yeosang's dancing skills are remarkable and stand out on stage. Just like his stare and his voice, his performance skills and presence on stage is resolute and absolutely noteworthy.
Yeah. There's a reason they're known as performance monsters. Every single one of them are phenomenal on stage. That's an interesting shirt. Wow.
Yeosang has been an MC on SBS MTV's The Show since March 2nd, 2021.
Okay.
Yeosang leads as the oldest of the trio of MCs, and he has his own segment titled Uncommon Dance Lessons.
Nice.
Yeosang's funny and bright personality shines in his role as MC. So if you would like to see more of Yeosang, tune into the show
I could see him
every
being a good
Tuesday
MC.
at 6 p.m. Korean time, of course.
Oh girl,
Yeosang's
that's too
favorite
early for
food
me.
is chicken, and while that might not seem important, it is to him. Something else you should know about Yeosang is that he created a character called Hehetman, and Ateez
Hehetman.
love to see the
Okay.
different variations and emotions Hehetman has. To end, I want you to know that according to Yeosang, he will forever be your chicken leg.
That's cute. Sun, July. Hey, July! 59 INFP. Vocalist, yeah. toThe. Cute.
The first thing you should know about Mountain, or San, as some people like to call him, is that he is not human. Just kidding. Maybe. San was the fourth member to join Ateez.
Literally the
He
cutest.
came to Seoul on his own
sweetest
all the
little
way
bean.
from his hometown Namhae. Though he was good at singing, San came to KQ with no dance experience and had to work very
Really?
hard to improve his skills enough to debut.
Holy crap, no
Now,
dance experience?
We can see all of his hard work did not go to waste, as he has been given titles such as the man who will raise the standards of K-pop performance by journalists. At first glance, when watching him perform, the thought that pops into most people's mind is how can anyone
Is that a rain
perform
cover?
the way he does? San is renowned for his inexplicable performance expertise. Not
Yeah.
only does he move his body in ways that would otherwise break the bones of any normal human being.
Good lord. He has so much strength in his legs.
But it seems that just like
Or just
having
his
a clear
body in
choreography
general.
for a song, San also creates his own face choreography. San
Yeah.
has said that he thinks deeply about what the song is trying to say and then embodies that. He says that he tries to tell a story with his dancing and facial expressions.
He's an artist. He's a physical artist. Wow.
This
Okay,
is
can't
extremely
wait to watch
evident
that.
when he performs Ateez's song Inception. He has a look of loss, longing and tragedy on his face and really makes you experience the song with him.
꿈에서 깨려고 하는 거예요. 네. 꿈에서 깨려고 모든 것을 이제 이거는 이제
He thinks through
어쩔 수 없이
everything.
꾸게 되는 자고 이 친구는 이제 이거를 끌어내려고 하는 자죠. 네.
He's
그래서
very
좀
thoughtful.
걸리는 거예요.
You know, I was talking to Ben about a little bit about Son and his performance, and the fact that when he performs, you can see that switch. He'll be standing there, and then the second the music starts, he falls into that place and becomes whoever he needs to be for that song, and it's fascinating to watch.
그러면 이제 그 마지막에 그렇게 탁 해서 하는 그거는
형이 말대로 체이스유 하려는 대상을 잡으러 갔어요. 난 그것을 깬 줄 알았지. 하지만 이것은 정말 인셉션이었던 거라고 본인이 다시 알고 다시 빠지게 되는 거죠. 그렇군요.
Wow.
It seems that he never loses his character in a song and has endless energy. Unsurprisingly, San is the third member of Ateez's Demon Line. San's switch when a stage begins is so dramatic that it's very hard not to notice.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Insane. Golly. And then he breaks that and he's back.
Due to this,
nuts.
One of his nicknames is actually Satan. It is also worth noting that San's flexibility is in part due to the fact
I watched
that he
that
is
video
a third-degree
way
black belt in Taekwondo.
back when.
San's natural ability to always
came
show
out.
some type of expression or emotion on his face, whether he is in the back or in the center, has garnered a lot of attention from fans, experts, sunbenims, and hobeis. It has come to the attention of Ateez that many artists in the K-pop industry look up to San because of his unusual and indelible performances. Many younger artists, peers, and sunbenims have mentioned San as a source of inspiration when they perform.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Watching a San fan cam always holds amazing surprises, and this is something most people have noticed.
Good lord. Knees bruised. Ooh, love that outfit. He moves so fast.
San's fan cams have been named on the top 100 list of the most viewed male K-pop idol fan cams.
With good reason.
Coming in as number 24 for his Studio Kum Fireworks fan cam and number 16 for his Wonderland and Hala Hala fan cams, surpassing 1 million views. San is very critical of himself and always looks for ways to be better and do better. This is why, in his free time, he uses YouTube to review both live stages and his fan cams. He likes to look for mistakes and ways that he can do better next time. Most people are often distracted by his performance abilities, but San's vocals are exceptionally impressive.
Yeah.
His voice is used in songs for very high falsettos.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Low tones.
Really?
And my personal favorite, raspy and gritty parts.
Wow.
One of the most shocking things to discover as a new Ateez is San's intense duality. He is as affable as he is remarkable. Anyone who knows San knows that he is extremely caring and has a childlike innocent quality to him.
너무 이거 이상하게 나오는데? 이렇게 하면 너 이렇게 나오지?
He's so cute.
This is why he is often treated like the unofficial Maknae. San is extremely passionate when it comes to sharing all the love he has to give. And he makes sure to extend this enormous amount of love to all his members and every single Ateez. San loves physical touch, and it is this love language that he often uses to display his love to members. He is also constantly giving out amazing advice to Ateez to encourage us and raise our spirits so we don't give up. And he is, by far, one of the biggest hype men ever.
유남생 So Mingi, DJ drop the beat, man, yo. You don't get that. Boom, chip, back, boom, chip, back. Yeah. Bring it, do the, make it, do the moon. Oh yes, yeah. Good. One, two, three. Put your hands down, bam, bam. 번거지 미리 벗겨졌어.
All these qualities are why on April 14, 2021, San was selected to be an ambassador of his hometown Namhae. Though San
That's
is
so
very
sweet.
intimidating on stage, he is very much like an endless ball of sunshine and energy. He has so much of it that it often comes out very erratically. Hongjoong testified that San was the reason Ateez's jumping ban was instituted in their trainee days.
연습생 때 생활 규칙이 있었는데 그 규칙 중에 하나가 밖에서 점프 금지. 그러니까 사진 때문에 생활 규칙이었어요.
아마 진짜 막 길 걷다가 갑자기 링가르디 점프하고
괜히 막 나무 위에 한번 터치해보고 막
이러는데 저는 진짜 그거
그러는 거 아니에요?
이렇게 움츠려서 약간 다른 일행인 척하고.
That's me sometimes. I get hyper.
San also breaks out into song extremely often, but he still hits his notes as effortlessly as water flowing
He's a human
out of a
jukebox.
faucet.
사 귀 왼쪽에서 피가 날 것 같아 진짜로. 너 아까부터 계속 하고 있어. 형 어찌고
Cause you don't think I know where you down.
Lastly, I want to let you know that San has dimples that could make anyone fall in love with just a smile, so it's okay if you already did.
He's so cute.
좋은 성공인데? 짜장면.
Oh. Mingi, the princess. August 99, rapper, dancer, 6 foot, ENTP. Ah, he's an extrovert. I'm serious, my face hurts so much from smiling.
The very first thing I think of when I think of Mingi is that he is the most adorable person on earth. Looking at him on stage, that must sound very strange. But allow me to explain.
I just saw like a clip from the water bomb festival he did and had a moment of
민기야 날 가져.
he was so shocked. Cute. Oh my gosh, look at his little face.
모자 귀엽죠? 안경 귀엽죠? 저도 귀엽죠?
맞아.
At first glance, Mingi does not seem that disparate from the rest of the 99 liners, especially on stage. But Mingi is actually quite shy and reserved.
Aww.
Though he has his own bouts of random shouting and chaotic dancing, especially when he is around the people he loves. Mingi
Also me.
often takes a background role when in a group setting.
여러분 이거 갈 때까지 간 거예요.
제발.
여기는 이 코스.
있을 줄 알았는데
Cute.
2개 시켜 먹은 데에서 없었어요. 답 좀 해주세요.
감상평을 꼭 듣고 싶은 사람이 있습니다. 민기 씨 한번 이 감상평을.
주인공은 조용히 하는 거고.
주인공 굳이 자기 얘기하는.
Protagonist.
왜냐면 뭘 해도 주인공이에요. 그러니까요.
This is not to say he isn't the brightest person in the world. His smile lights up any
He's got
dark
the cutest
room,
little
and when
smile.
he is happy, all is at peace in the world. Mingi takes friendship quite seriously, puts a lot of effort into it, and can
Aww.
get offended when his feelings aren't reciprocated to the same degree.
Sensitive.
또 서운해하는 민기 씨.
또 왜 이걸 왜 소문해 근데?
별 어이가 없네.
아 이게 왜?
와, 너 진짜로.
아니 이걸 왜 소문해하는 거야? 아니 왜?
티는 어쩔 수 없어.
봐봐요. 리스도 같이 찍자. 이렇게 님은 왜 저한테 같이 찍자고 안 하세요?
Leave in the background, man.
아니 팬이랑 에이팅에 약속한 거예요. 우영이랑.
그래, 넌 그렇게 해. 나도 이제 너한테 그 정도 안 하면 돼.
그럼 여기서 윤호 씨 반응은?
이건 좀 오해가 있습니다. 네, 민기가 좀 지나치게 질투를 하는 게 경향이 있어요.
질투가 아니야. 질투가 아니라 이거는 이제
서운한 거야?
나는 사람과의 관계를 되게 우선시하는데 너는 나 도덕적 의리를
아니.
야, 이 배신자야. 야, 네가 나한테 이러면 안 되지. 나 얘한테 들려다.
This happens particularly with Yunho, Mingi's best friend of several years. Mingi and Yunho, or Yoonji as fans call them, were best
He's very
friends for 4
attached to
years
Yunho.
before joining Ateez.
Okay.
Mingi and Yunho actually auditioned for the company without the other knowing. Another semblance of fate working to bring Ateez together. Mingi is known by the group as the one who is afraid of almost everything. It is quite funny to watch, and Ateez takes a lot of pleasure in it. Mingi is also known to lie to the point of hyperbole. Seriously, he is often claiming things that logically don't make any sense. Like the multiple times he has claimed he has never been afraid in his entire life, and proceeds to jump out of his skin because something scared him. He has also claimed that he has never lost before, even though his track record shows he is terrible at games. Many of the lies Mingi tells tend to catch up to him quite quickly. In the behind-the-scenes video of Ateez's song Don't Stop, Mingi told the camera that he has never been cold in his life. Then proceeded to shiver because it was cold outside. Mingi's nickname is Princess, and he often bounces around when he is happy. Though in the past he was very frivolous, recently you can see a more mature atmosphere around him. Amusingly, though Mingi is extremely outdated and does not know how to work a lot of things, he is constantly exclaiming about how far the internet has come.
Like a grandfather?
All of this, Mingi is actually much smarter and more serious than people give him credit for. He has written amazing raps in practically no time, which is what he did when he wrote his verse for Ateez's title track Answer. In
That's
a hotel
awesome.
room, a day before they had to record it.
Wow.
Mingi also participates in producing Ateez's songs, and just like Hongjoong, Mingi stayed longer in Los Angeles after their 2022 world tour to work with and learn from American producers. He writes all of his verses and truly takes the time to express his feelings when he does. Mingi, along with Hongjoong, is on the list of the top copyrighted idols. Like
That's awesome.
Hongjoong, Mingi has a trademark before his rap.
Okay, I'm spinning. Your friction is back in the town. What's up?
He frequently says the phrase fix on before his verses to indicate to the listener not only that he is about to rap, but that they should focus and fix their attention on him.
Makes sense.
Yeah, let's start the second round.
I love his rap tone.
I'm sure one of the very first things you noticed when you listened to an Ateez song was the guy with the deep voice. That guy is Mingi. As someone who saw him in person, I can confirm that his voice truly is deeper than the Grand Canyon.
저는 개인적으로
Mingi also sometimes integrates singing into his verses. So
Okay.
much so that many people say that all 8 members of Ateez are great vocalists.
That's a nice tone. Very melodic. Beautiful.
Though
Nice.
Mingi is obviously not an official vocalist, this does not stop him from loudly practicing to be the main vocalist of Ateez in his free time. Mingi is quite the performer, and his on-stage presence is very intimidating and profound.
Yeah.
He pulls you in as soon as he begins to perform, and it is very hard to take your eyes off of him. His dance skills are incredible, and it is clear even from afar his obvious talent.
He's very eye-catching. He's got this crazy confidence on stage. And shoulders. He's built like this. Long old legs. Sir.
Something.
Mingi is a problem for me. I'm just gonna say that.
Thing I wanted to make sure I touched on is the fact that Mingi went on hiatus from November 2020 to September 2021 due to psychological anxiety.
I knew
Fans
he went on
missed
hiatus,
him
but I didn't
immensely,
know how
and
long.
everyone, especially Ateez, felt his absence the whole time. Mingi's hiatus is why you won't see him in multiple of Ateez's music videos and anything else they participated in. Some
Right.
examples are the official music video for Ateez's title track Fireworks and also the entire Kingdom survival show.
Right.
But, as is to everyone's relief, Mingi is much better now. And his break really solidified his importance in the lives of every Ateenie.
내가 많이 사랑해, 알겠지?
Aww. Wooyoung! The fox. Could see that. Wooyoung. November 99. Dancer, I knew that. Vocalist knew that. Visual knew that. 5'8", ENFJ. I knew he was an extrovert. He's one of the first members I knew personality-wise. Cute.
Have you ever met someone who deliberately goes out of their way to mess with you all the time? Yet, you can't
The problem
help but
child.
love them. Then
The
you
adored
must have
problem
met
child.
Wooyoung. Wooyoung is uncategorically mean, but he somehow is the only one that can flawlessly get away with it.
다들 아시죠? 저기 에이티즈는
I saw
리더
that.
없으면 안 굴러가는 거. 너 뭐야?
너 나한테 욕한 거 기억나?
뭔 소리 하는 거?
아니 너가 그랬어.
뭐라고?
너가 여러분 에이티즈 리더 없으면 안 되는 거 알죠? 이거 성화가 나는 너 뭐야?
진짜로?
오.
성화.
괜찮아. 너의 본심이었던 거야. 아니 오시는 맛.
왜?
얘가 자꾸
너 마음에 안 드는데?
Just bites.
너 오늘 나한테 잘못한 걸 생각해봐. 잘못한 거 없는데? 나 너한테 할 말 잘못해서. 난 아무렇지 않은데? 그거 인정.
Though, Wooyoung never does it with the intention of being genuinely mean. And it usually is an indication of how close he feels to you. Wooyoung is an expert
He
at
teases
ego
as a form
and
of
usually
love.
uses it to get away with something or to win a favor. This is especially true when Ateez shoot reality shows and Wooyoung wants the director or staff to grant a special request.
두 개 지고 하나만 내야죠.
Wooyoung has an extremely distinct laugh that can be recognized from behind a closed door.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
very high-pitched and usually accompanied by clapping. It is, in all seriousness, a trademark of Wooyoung.
사랑해. 에이티니, 이따가 만나. 키즈가 기다리고 있어. 네 거야.
Wooyoung has a smile that makes you want to work hard just to see it. And no matter how much he teases you, you can't help but still love him.
딱 뜯어 돌려서 발굴 해준 다음에
Actual child. Hongjoong's face.
Wooyoung is extremely loud and loves to be the center of attention.
They can
He
see
is a
that.
textbook extrovert and flows in and out of conversations with strangers with practiced ease. This is why Wooyoung has the most idol friends among the members of Ateez. He is particularly close to TXT's Yunho and Stray Kids' Changbin. Something else that you might notice about Wooyoung is that he flirts with everyone. In fact, Wooyoung could probably make a robot fall in love with him. He knows the power he holds and has no problem with using it to his advantage. But, according to Wooyoung, he was naturally born that way and does not intentionally flirt.
He's just a flirt.
All of Wooyoung's qualities really make the constant comparisons of him and a fox very accurate. Though it has never been officially said, it is quite obvious that Wooyoung's love language is physical touch. Out of all the members,
He's
Wooyoung is the
snuggly.
one to initiate skinship the most. He loves to kiss and hug the members and is constantly attached to someone. More often than not, that person is San. San and
I've heard
Wooyoung
of
are
their
extremely
friendship.
close, to the point that they have matching tattoos that say amicus ad auris, a Latin
Adorable.
phrase that means a lifelong partner, or a friend to the very end. Their ship name is Woosan, and unlike other ships in Ateez, Woosan actually coined it themselves and are very aware of its fandom. In a fan call with Wooyoung, a fan asked what the fandom name for Woosan was. So Wooyoung asked San who was, unshockingly, right beside him. They decided on P, which is the Korean word for rain because Woosan means umbrella in Korean.
Yeah.
Wooyoung is also very close to Yeosang. The two have been friends for 8 years now. They knew each other before they joined Ateez, when they
Right.
were trainees at Hybe, formerly known as Big Hit Entertainment. Yeosang left Hybe and auditioned for KQ. Later, Wooyoung left Hybe and followed Yeosang to KQ because they promised each other that they would debut together. Wooyoung
remember
said
that.
that if he succeeded, he wanted to do it with Yeosang. And if he failed, he wanted to fail with Yeosang. This made
Aw.
Wooyoung the last member to join Ateez. Hongjoong said that if Wooyoung wasn't there, the members would not be as close as they are. And Mingi says that Wooyoung is the jewel of the group and completed Ateez. Wooyoung's skills were evident as a
He's
trainee and
one
have
of the
become
glues
even
that hold
better
them together.
in the last 3 years. Wooyoung has put a tremendous amount of effort in elevating his dancing skills.
His dance
Most
is phenomenal.
people don't know, but Wooyoung had an extremely tough time as a trainee, and his
Really?
audition for KQ was his last try before giving up on his
Aw.
dreams. Now, he has found true confidence in his abilities and even has a Studio Coom Artist of the Month to boast
Yeah.
of.
I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch it later.
Like San, Wooyoung also showed up on the list of 100 of the most viewed fan cams of male K-pop
Also
idols.
doesn't surprise me.
With his artist
I'm
of
trying
the
not to
month
let this be
coming in
spoiled,
as
so I'm
number
just
41.
looking around.
Recently,
There we go.
Wooyoung was even part of the opening performance for Mama 2021 that featured
I can't remember if I
members
saw
of
that or
6
not.
fourth-generation idol groups.
But yeah.
Wooyoung was also featured in the very first episode of Watch's Fill in the Blank documentary, where he opened up about things he has never told us and also danced to a song by Logic, the title to which is the number to the suicide hotline.
Like my life ain't mine. Who can relate?
My heart.
I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like my life ain't mine.
Beautiful.
I want you to be alive. I want you to be alive. You don't gotta die today.
He is a top-tier performer, and this is being recognized more and more. Though Wooyoung is very known for his dancing abilities, his vocals are enchanting as well. They often whisk you away in a soft cloud when you hear them. His voice is very light and wispy, and this delicacy is what makes it so satisfying to listen to him.
세상은 내게 주란 말을 택하라는 듯 그렇게 너도만
Yeah, his voice is beautiful. Yeah.
Oh baby you gotta stop Say that
Wooyoung loves to cook and is the member most likely to be found cooking at the dorm. He likes to cook for the members and is always working on his cooking skills.
That's sweet.
Wooyoung is also passionate about video editing and he makes vlogs that record the daily lives of Ateez.
Cute.
There are a lot of behind-the-scenes content, so I suggest you check them out. A stern warning as you get to know Ateez more. Be wary of looking too long at Wooyoung, because he just might make you fall in love.
Interesting. Jongho! It's the maknae time! The bear. Jongho. ICP maknae 2059.
For all intents and purposes, Jongho is the Hyung of Ateez.
Okay.
Though he is the youngest and officially the
He's the young
maknae, you could never tell from the way he acts.
안녕하십니까 이사님. 잘 부탁드리겠습니다. 제가 이사가 아니고요. 저분이 잘 안 돼가지고.
죄송합니다
이쪽 이사님입니다.
안녕하세요.
네.
신석 박사입니다.
네.
아 죄송합니다.
네. 들어온 이틀밖에 안 돼가지고요.
근손실이 있으면 안 되기 때문에 저 과자 안 치워! 어디 회사에서 과자를 먹고 있어? 브랜드 토핑 바나나 and strawberry and Oreo. And for syrup? loop.
하지 마. 하지 마.
말리지 말라고. 말하지 마.
If anything, San is the maknae, and Jongho acts accordingly. You will often see Jongho shushing San or telling him to stop, calm down, or be quiet. This is hilarious considering their ages, but Jongho being San's Hyung isn't the only surprising thing. Recently, San and Jongho found out that they are very distant relatives because they are both from the Gyeongju line of Choi clan. Jongho was the 7th member to join Ateez. He was actually into sports when he was young, but then later felt a stronger pull to singing.
Okay,
He became a trainee at Top Entertainment for several years, before making the move to KQ and becoming their main vocalist and
I didn't know that. Honestly, phenomenal vocalist. Phenomenal.
One of the most noticeable things about Jongho, even at a quick glance, is his almost somber disposition. While he is the calmest of the group, it should not be mistaken as boring. Jongho is very funny and takes joy in exposing other members.
He seems to have a drier sense of humor.
Not unlike Yeosang, Jungko's humor is very underrated and often looked past.
잘 봐야 돼 나는. 난 진짜 잘 봐야 돼요.
나 알았어. 나 알았어.
누군데?
이거 산 영상 통화할 때야. 왼쪽.
여기 왼쪽이야.
왼쪽. 전화 딱 받고. 하나, 둘, 셋, 최상.
아이고 이거는 인정한다. 내가 왼쪽으로 좀 잘 나오거든. 안녕하세요 에이틴이 산이에요.
안녕하세요 에이틴이 아니에요.
An example of this is a fan call, where Jongho gave his excuse for overspending. He said, "I didn't want to spend much money while abroad, but I accidentally entered a store and accidentally bought something expensive." Unlike Wooyoung, Jongho does not love skinship. But all of this makes it even more
Not
worthwhile
touchy.
when he shocks fans by making an obvious joke or initiating a hug. But as his young status dictates,
Cute.
Jongho is great at moderating the arguments of the group and soothing the worries of Ateez.
어쨌든
근데
보고
이게-
싶다는 말 한마디에 페이스타임을
그치.
걸어준 리더.
그치. 근데-
그리고 또 리더를 보고 싶은 멤버의 마음.
그것까지.
Quite unlike Mingi, Jongho is the complete opposite when it comes to fear. His unchanging countenance in the face of things that make most
very
people
unflappable.
scream is, like San said, scarier than anything
I've seen
else.
this one too.
It
It
makes
is
sense that Jongho
hilarious.
takes on this somewhat protective role in the group, because he is also the strongest one in Ateez. The video of Jongho breaking multiple apples with his bare hands while singing beautifully went viral. Jongho claims
I
he
remember.
can beat every member of Ateez in arm wrestling with just
Doesn't
one
surprise
finger.
me.
As outlandish as that sounds, I believe him. Just like his adult-like personality, Jongho is obsessed with Americanos, and they are his idea of a dessert. Not only does Jongho not get scared and is extremely strong, but he
Oh,
is good at
wow.
literally everything. Often on the first try. Whether it is fruit
That's
carving,
beautiful.
making bamboo rings, or holding a single note without breathing for 1 minute and 28 seconds. Yes, you
Dang.
heard that right.
뭐예요?
This is only right as the Maknae on top, a title that was given to Jongho, due to his vast ability to be amazing at anything that he does. Jongho is also known as the best vocalist of the 4th gen. But, though he is a 4th generation idol, his singing mastery rivals sunbaeams and experts alike.
Good lord.
When people listen to Ateez's songs, they often hear an almost angelic sound. Some even mistake his voice for an instrument when they first hear an Ateez song, because it is very hard to fathom a human being hitting such notes so perfectly.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that too. Stunning. Yeah.
His vocals have stupefied experts, peers, sunbaeams, and even the most weathered Ateenies. They almost make no sense and don't seem physically possible. Sometimes
range is incredible,
he even
his
sings
tone
in a
is
female
incredible.
register, which is much higher than a male's. In
He's got, like,
Ateez's very first
Freddie Mercury
performance
Queen
on
kinda
Immortal
range.
Songs, which was also their first win, Jongho dumbfounded the experts, judges, and audience by hitting 6 consecutive notes without stopping. It was the performance of a lifetime.
The breath support to do that is insane.
Jongho then coupled
Yeah.
this feat by doing it again and hitting 4 consecutive
This was crazy.
high notes. In Ateez's performance of Wonderland Symphony No. 9 on the survival show Kingdom, Legendary War.
Yeah.
This accomplishment becomes even more amazing when you discover that when Jongho performed this song at one of Ateez's American concerts, his microphone stopped working right before he was supposed to sing. But he didn't let that stop him and ended up singing without a microphone. His voice
Yeah.
was so strong, loud, and clear that the melody reached even the highest seat in the venue. Fans were shocked.
That's what
to
it's
say
like
the
singing
least.
opera.
Jongho's astonishing vocals have earned him an appearance on the revered show MBC's King of Masked Singer, where he passed multiple rounds. And even more notably, 3 solo soundtracks for highly rated dramas.
That's awesome.
Jongho is constantly improving his vocal abilities, and like some of the members, he stayed back in Los Angeles after the 2022 tour. He used this time to learn and train with vocal experts. Being good at everything includes performance. Jongho's strong, flawless vocals are paired with intense facial expressions that display the quality in which he sings. Most people don't notice or recognize this because of their laser-like focus on his voice, but Jongho is also a standout dancer.
Performer. Yeah. He's solid.
Slow down, grab the wall, wiggle like you're trying to make your fall off. Hella think I wanna smash him out.
He's got a lot of personality.
Gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal.
Jongho is often called a teddy bear or gummy bear. Either way, he is a bear, and he is quite fine with that. If you are ever frustrated that you aren't good at something, just remind yourself that it is okay. Because you're not Jongho, and there is literally nothing you can do about that.
Very true. It's good advice.
I have mentioned the demon line 3 times throughout this video.
Yep.
The demon line is very well known in Ateezville, and it consists of Hongjoong,
I know of
Seonghwa,
that.
and San. The reason for this moniker is the fact that the second a performance starts, their entire countenance and persona changes, and it looks as though they are possessed. While this aids in creating some of the best performances you have ever seen, it is quite noticeable, and Ateez love to point it out. After all of this, thank you for coming, thank you for staying, and thank you for getting to know our boys.
이번 로그 끝은 여상이 형이 할 거예요. 안녕.
네, 안녕하세요. 이번 한국관광공사 또 라이브 방송 또 브이로그 엔딩을 맡고 있는 에이티즈 여상입니다. 요즘 제가 엔딩을 좀 잘 맡고 있는 것 같아서 좀 뿌듯하네요. 하지만 여러분, 엔딩은 산이 갈 겁니다. 내 거야.
네, 안녕하세요. 에이티즈 한국관광공사 엔딩을 맡게 된 윤호입니다. 이제 우리 편집자분께서 엔딩이 많잖아요. 그래서 어떤 것을 엔딩을 쓸지 잘 모르겠지만 편집자님 제 거 꼭 써주세요. 알겠죠?
엔딩 후보 대결이야?
네, 엔딩 후보 대결. 엔딩을 맡게 된.
안녕하십니까. 네, 엔딩 후보 3번째 민기입니다. 네 번째? 제가 이번에 엔딩을 하기 위해서 탈색을 한 거거든요. 이러면 엔딩 안 시켜줄 수가 없죠. 그러니까 제가 엔딩하게 해주세요. 사랑해요.
Cute.
모두가 엔딩을 노릴 때 나는 편집점을 노린다.
저는 욕심이 없습니다. 엔딩은 누군가 하겠죠. 네, 저는 에이티즈를 사랑할 뿐입니다. 에이티즈 사랑해.
Honestly, what a great guide. I feel like that was a really good introduction to Ateez as a group and each of the individual members. There's things I knew and things I didn't know, and I do feel like I learned a lot and kind of got a really good understanding, a basic understanding. I think as I go along, of course my goal is still to get to know them more and to experience them in all different settings, you know, what they're like behind the scenes, what they're like as they're training or performing or doing their dance practices, stuff like that. I really want to get to know them more. But also, I really want to start being able to recognize their individual voices. I think the more, because we haven't gotten into music yet, right? We're still in the beginning stages of learning about the group and their start. And I think as I go along, I'll definitely be able to start recognizing voices more. But I think this was a good first step into that. Obviously, I already said those that I can recognize, but yeah, this was really, really good. I really appreciate being able to watch this and being able to get to know the members. All right, well, thank you so much. If you have stuck around this far with me and watched the whole thing, thank you. You are awesome. If you have anything else to add or anything that maybe I may have missed or just anything to say about the guide or about Ateez in general, please do feel free to put it in the comments. I do read every comment. I have gotten a massive uptick in comments, so it might take me a minute to reply. I'm not ignoring you. I'm doing my best. But please do leave a comment. I want to hear what you have to say. And leave a like, and do feel free to subscribe. There is more Ateez content coming. All right. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye!